YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. I've been doing videos for a little over 10 years now. So in that case, a lot of my first videos that still, I think, have pretty good information in them are not being watched at all because YouTube, they're just too old for YouTube to want to use them, I guess, or put them up on their lists. So in that case, also, YouTube is not paying all that well, so hit that thumbs up and subscribe and all those good things. I appreciate it very much. But I am going to take some of those and revamp them because I was not near sadly, I was not near as good as I am now with videos. Also, since I've changed the name on my channel, some of those older ones have my old channel name, things like that on. So I'm just going to kind of cut some of that stuff out, cut some of the talking out, and try and make them a little bit better as far as the editing is concerned. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy my older video here. Start out with this pipe. I don't know if it's sewer pipe, what it is, but it wasn't anywhere near the PVC pipe. It was actually in the outdoor garden area at my local home center. It's ADS hand core 3000 triple wall solid HDPE 3-inch ID or inner diameter, 75 millimeter for you out there that do the millimeter thing. Anyhow, I got that at the home center, and then I went and I also got two of these, and I believe they were near where this pipe was outside. I'm not positive, and they're just caps. They just stick right on there. In fact, I screwed up and went to pull this off last time, and I still had to heat it up again just to get it off of here. They're on there really solid once you stick them on there. So that sticks on one end. Then you go out and you find this. This is a coupler. This was actually, I don't believe, by the pipe. I think I had to go to the PVC, where the PVC pipe was inside. And that's just, you know, in the real world, you got a coupler there. You stick one on one end, and you stick your, you know, pipe and go down the line with whatever you're plumbing. But in this, I am actually using it as a lid. You stick a piece of this in here, and then I also put this webbing on here. This was off of like an old handbag or some sort of bag. Might have been a backpack or something. It's just that webbing stuff. And I actually just drilled holes and put those in with rivets. You could use bolt screws, whatever you have. But I have a rivet gun, so I used rivets to put that on there. So you could glue these on. They stick on pretty well. So this one just goes right on this end here, but I need to cut this down to size. I took these end cap, and I took a piece of this. I've modified these a few times since I've started making these, so I have some extra cut off pieces, but took another piece like that, and I actually, to get this in here, heated up the cap real well. It's kind of same as metal. When you heat up things, it expands. When you cool it down, it contracts. Works kind of basically the same principle. Took my heat, took my heat gun and heated that up, shoved that down in there, and that'll make the cap. But now it's too long. Last one I had was actually too short. That's why I actually did have to glue it in. So this one I'm going to try and make just right. Got my arrows. Actually got the tip about half inch or so from the bottom, kind of as if it was sitting on the bottom. Give myself a little bit of wiggle room there. Then where the cap's going to be. Now this will actually go quite a ways up inside. As you can see, you can't even see the fletching anymore. So I'm going to set that there. Set this about where I want it here. I'll give myself, you know, yet again another half inch of wiggle room up above where the arrow is here. And then the groove is actually right in the center here where this rests. This actually goes on about, you know, yay much. So I'm going to guesstimate or about eyeball where that is, and then I see about right there. And I will kind of test this, double check it, measure twice, cut once, you know, the whole spiel. put your cap on the bottom. That's pretty simple. And then you take your other cap, you're going to stick a piece in, start it out similar to that, stick that down in the cap. That's about a 1/2 inch, give or take a little bit. And that, once you put your, and you want to put that on first, then drill and make your webbing so that it, you can get it off and on like that. That's pretty easy. And this just slams right on there. And there you go. Take that, put all your arrows in there. That sticks out a little bit so it's easy to grab. You take your lid, it goes on there, plenty of room. I could have actually probably taken another 1/2 inch off or so, but this ought to do for that. It's really easy to do. I should call it a quiver once, because I still think that's considered a quiver, anything that holds an arrow. So that's about it. It's pretty simple. This is, I don't know if I mentioned it before, this piping here, the reason I ended up using it was because the PVC pipe was really expensive, and this was like 1/3 of the cost of the PVC pipe. And for this purpose, you don't need, super hard. I mean, it's gonna protect your arrows plenty fine. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that and got something out of it. Now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master none. You all have a good one.